Dear students, in this video I am going to start the third category models. That means multi-item deterministic models. Fine. So here we will discuss the problem of storing several items under some restriction. पहले जो मॉडल्स थे उनमें सिर्फ एक ही आइटम को स्टोर करते थे. अब हम एक से अधिक तरह के आइटम्स को स्टोर करेंगे. फॉर एग्जाम्पल वी आर storing some goods may be like say some say पेंट्स को हम कर रहे हैं, पेंट को हम स्टॉक कर रहे हैं. उसके साथ साथ हम जो है कुछ और मटेरियल भी स्टोर कर रहे हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल से ग्रॉसरी का कुछ सामान हम उसको स्टोर कर रहे हैं. सो दिस इज अबाउट द मिक्सचर ऑफ सम डिफरेंट काइंड्स ऑफ आइटम्स. फाइन. सो दिस इज द in the previous models we have stored only one particular kind of goods in our stock and develop the inventory model. However, here we are taking different kinds of models simultaneously. Fine. So how to deal this problem? So this is the multi-item deterministic models. So what is the assumption? So now basically here we are considering the model number 1a, model number 1a for each item. So to solve the problem of inventory of n items with instantaneous production and no lead time, we have some assumptions. Let us suppose the following assumption. So now for the particular item, say ith item, rate is Ri. So Ri is its demand. So demand is uniform and deterministic at a rate of Ri per unit item for the ith item. तो n तरह के आइटम है, डिफरेंट काइंड्स के n आइटम्स हैं. हर आइटम की अपनी एक डिमांड है. Ri is the demand for the ith item. So likewise R2, R1, R2, R3, Rn, they will be demand for the n number of items. Similarly, their carrying cost is different. For the ith item, carrying cost is C1i. That means holding cost. Similarly, for the ith item, setup cost is C3i. And we are not considering the shortages because we are considering the model 1a. Fine. So now according to the 1a model, cost will be this holding cost and setup cost. This is the average cost. Average cost according to, you can see and verify. In place of R we are having Ri, in place of C1 we are having C1i, and cost is Ci. So this is the setup cost divided by T. Fine. So this is from the model number 1a. तो मॉडल नंबर 1a को ही ऑप्ट किया गया है. जस्ट आइटम की जगह हमने C1i, CRi ये हमने इसमें नए चेंजेस कर दिए हैं. दिस इज फॉर द ith आइटम. दिस इज फॉर द ith आइटम. फाइन. सो दिस इज द कॉस्ट. हियर T मीन्स Qi इज RIT. सो T इज रिप्लेस्ड बाय दिस Qi by Ri. So Qi by Ri. So this is the cost. So where Qi is the total quantity of ith item produced at beginning of the run. Fine. So the total cost per unit time is, अब हमने क्या किया, सबको सम कर लिया, C1, C2, C3, Cn. So this is C. Total C is the summation of I from 1 to n is summation of these quantities from I equal to 1 to n. This will produce the total cost. Fine. Now here Qi is the variable quantity, Ri is fixed. Ri is the fixed rate of demand. So only the variable quantity is Qi. So this is all about. So del C by del Qi is 0. So we have put it 0. So after simplification, so del C by del Qi, so 1 by, just partially differentiate this. So 1 by 2 C1i minus C3i Ri Qi whole square is equal to 0. After this we get this. And now partially differentiate again with respect to Qi. So we get this positive value for this choice of Qi, and that's why this is the optimum value. So this is the optimum value here. This is the optimum value. Fine. So here we have not imposed any condition. We have not imposed any condition. But now we are discussing three different kinds of restrictions. अब हम अभी तक हमने कोई भी रिस्ट्रिक्शन नहीं लगाई है. सिंपल मॉडल 1a मॉडल डिस्कस किया है. फाइन. अब हम इस पर रिस्ट्रिक्शन लगाएंगे. Restriction on the investment amount, restriction on the space, restriction on the number of units stored. Fine. So now the first case is when limitation on the amount to be invested on the inventory. Fine. So here is the limitation on the amount. So suppose let D be the upper limit on the amount in rupees to be invested on inventory. So if C41 is the unit price cost, जो हम पहले कैपिटल आई से डिनोट करते थे, अब हम उसको C4I से डिनोट कर रहे हैं. फाइन. ith आइटम की पर यूनिट कॉस्ट C4I है, is the unit price cost of the ith item. Then so this is the per unit cost. Number of units purchased or ordered is Qi, so this will be the cost of ith item, and there are n number of items, so I equal to 1 to n. So this is the total cost, this is the total amount to be invested, but our budget is capital D, so this should be less than D. So now this is our objective function. Objective function is nothing but this cost, so this is cost is our objective function subjected to the this restriction. ये हमारा constraint हो गया है. So now we are having this problem. Fine. Now to solve, this is a non-linear programming problem. Why this is non-linear? Because you 1 by Qi is here. Here is Qi. So this is a non-linear. So now to solve this problem we are having two cases. First, पहला ये कि हो सकता है ये Qi जो है, ये Qi this इसको ऑटोमेटिकली सेटिस्फाई कर दे. If this Qi this satisfies the equation number 4, then this will be the optimum solution. Fine. So if you substitute this Qi star here and this will be less than equal to D, then this is the optimum solution. Fine. But if this does not satisfy this equation, अगर ये इसको satisfy नहीं करता ये, तब how to solve this problem? So we will solve this with the help of Lagrange's multiplier technique. Fine. What is Lagrange's multiplier technique? So here we will combine these two, objective as well as constraint, in a single function. तो हम इन दोनों को combined करेंगे एक ही single function में. So here this is our cost function plus lambda. Lambda is nothing but the Lagrange multiplier. Lambda जो है वो Lagrange multiplier है. Multiply by what? This constraint. Constraint में right hand part को हम left की तरफ ले जाएंगे. तो summation of C4I Qi minus D, इसको हम यहाँ मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे लैम्डा से. दिस इज आवर लैग्रांजियन फंक्शन. दिस इज कॉल्ड एज आवर लैग्रांजियन फंक्शन. लैग्रांजियन फंक्शन एंड लैम्डा इज नथिंग बट द लैग्रांज मल्टीप्लायर. फाइन. नाउ अब हमारे जो नंबर ऑफ वेरिएबल्स हैं वो Qi है एंड लैम्डा. बोथ दीज आर द वेरिएबल्स. सो दैट्स वाई द फॉर मिनिमम वैल्यू ऑफ f, partially differentiate f, this is denoted by f. Partially differentiate f with respect to Qi is equal to 0, where I is 1 to n, क्योंकि n number of items थे, and del f by del lambda is equal to 0. तो टोटल इक्वेशन बन जाएंगी, n यहाँ से आएंगी, एक यहाँ से आएगी, टोटल n plus 1 equations. So total n plus 1 equations. Fine. To solve this equation we will get the solution. So how to solve this? So this is the way. So after partially differentiating Qi we get this equation, and with respect to lambda I we get this. So solve these equations and get the solution. So this is done with the help of hit and trial procedure, and we will discuss this in the later on example. Fine. तो ये था procedure. Now the second case is limitation on the number of stock limits. And we will discuss this in the next video. Thank you.